Good afternoon, everybody.
Evening.
Oh yeah, evening. Check out our new hats and shirts. Pretty cool, huh? All right, we're doing a quick video. Actually, I don't know if it's gonna be super quick. We were gonna live stream, but we got both kiddos today, so
Unpredictable.
yeah, I don't know what they're gonna be doing. But we got a tons of new dry goods in, and I wanted to show you guys. We also have an awesome giveaway. Jamie's gonna be drawing some names out of a hat, or out of a bowl, out of a jar, out of something. It's gonna be all our top fans on Facebook. So how you get to be a top fan is like, comment, share, and then you get kind of a little diamond badge. And if you get that diamond badge, you get put in our drawings. We're just switching it up every week. We sometimes been doing that weekly engagement. We're doing top fan drawing this week. So, all right, let's get into the dry goods. We got tons of new stuff. Just for starters, we got a small tank corner sponge filter. Instead of round, it kind of comes to a corner. So in your small, yeah, we've had them before. So in your small tanks, this kind of disguises it so it doesn't take so much room in that tank. So that's pretty nice. Let's see. I picked this one out. I don't know why it says spare part, but it's a long claw, so you can reach into your tank, whether you got to pick up plants, rocks, hopefully not dead fish, whatever you got to do, so you don't have to get your arm wet. See, I think that's pretty handy, especially I'm reaching in tanks all the time, so I saw this and I was like, you know, sometimes I don't feel like getting my arm wet. And along those same lines, we also have long tweezers. This is a floating kind, right, Jamie?
Yep, that one floats.
Yeah, so if you drop it,
You don't have to reach in the tank?
yeah. So these are really nice when you're planting, taking plants and shoving them in your gravel, sand, soil, especially soil. So kind of take it by the roots and you put it in there nice and deep, so it's nice. Oh, more tweezers. This one's not a sinking one, or this is a sinking one, not a floating one. So if you drop this one, you are gonna have to get your arm wet. Or you get a claw on top of this and then you don't have to get your arm wet at all. So. All right. Trying to talk kind of fast, so this isn't a half-hour long video, but master test kits. We have API test kits. They're great. They're awesome. We have Fritz master test kits now as well. They test all, I believe, all the same stuff. So pH, ammonia, nitrite, nitrate. Did I say? I'm trying to read backwards. So I think that's all. That the other one that we do sell GH and KH tests as well. That doesn't come in a master kit, so you have to get those separate. So these are like the drip chemistry test. So a lot more accurate than dipsticks. Dipsticks are nice to know if something's wrong, but isn't going to tell you exact values. So more ick. We got Fix Ick. It's a nice medication by Fritz. We have other things like we got IckX, which is a great product too. So just kind of expanding on that medication list. This one stains things purple rather than blue, and this is supposed to be. It doesn't have that malachite green. So some invertebrates are sensitive to that malachite green. So this is supposed to be better for them. If you were to have an ick outbreak in your tank and you have snails and whatnot. Fritzyme 7. So we have stability bacteria starter for new tanks. This is a Fritz version of that. Which one's better? They're the same in my mind, but they were low stock, and I want to keep getting more of the Fritz line in, so that way we can expand your options, because some people do have preferences. So all right, some inlet sponges. Since we're getting more and more shrimp in, and a lot of people will use hang-on backs. If you have shrimp and they have babies, it is a risk for them to get sucked into your hang-on back. So it's nice to have these to put on your inlet intake. So this sponge makes it harder, practically impossible for those baby shrimp to get sucked in. So pretty nice. Actually, I had somebody asking for these last week, and we have them in. So get a nice 3-pack. That should last you, well, almost forever. If you've purchased our Finex Pure 7 filters, hang-on backs that are for like 5-gallon tanks, here's some replacement cartridges. They're just little guys. Here's a 6-pack we can sell. We have some individuals we can sell too. So some small cartridges I know some people have bought those, have come looking for cartridges, finally got them in. Digital thermometers, pretty fun. So I had some people asking for those. Just an extra thermometer. Sometimes your heaters don't tell exactly what your temperature your tank is, or they're not functioning right. So this is a huge fail-safe for that. Just a second set of eyes, if you will. You can get those stickers that go on your tank, but this is a digital because well, digital is nice. All right, another version of sponge filter. This one sticks to the side of your tank, kind of capes it up off the bottom if you want. Really kind of nice. Just a nice way to switch it up. So, stick-on sponge filter.
And sponge filter.
Yeah, and then the biological sponge filter. So these are really sweet. They have a dual purpose. They're kind of the next step up from a complexity of a sponge filter. So they use air, just like a sponge, but then it also has this little canister that you can use. See these balls up here? Those are bio balls. So it keeps with the it holds your bacteria in those bio balls is what I'm looking for. And so your nitrifying bacteria, denitrifying bacteria can build up. So those are pretty nice. I got distracted by this huge thing. We ordered a couple massive sponge filters for you sponge filter fans. This is a sponge filter for up to a 75-gallon
no, that's
tank.
125.
Oh, 125 gallon. Jeez, that's huge. All right, so my head, I got a big head. If you've talked to me before, some people have told me that in the past. Look at that. It's a massive sponge filter. So that's fun. It's kind of a fun purchase, but also it is absolutely usable. So in your big tanks, it kind of adds to some surface area for more bacteria to grow, and really just adds filtration and aeration. So kind of fun. We got a bunch of driftwood in this week, so here's just a couple samples. Here's some, this is Mopani, I believe. Yep. So some Mopani wood. So that's kind of fun. And some dark driftwood. This is a huge piece. Ouch, just got a sliver. So here's a nice piece set. You can set it this way. This would be fun to set it upright like this for fish to swim through, especially if you have big fish, they can make it. You know, this is a sweet piece. All right, we also got some round lava rock in. So cool. We have these pieces are a little bit bigger, but we also have small pieces like this. I used to be able to juggle, but not so much anymore. Round lava rock. I really want to juggle, but I don't think that would be a good idea. All right, we have some caves. So here's the front. Check this out. Or back. But this is open, so you can put this on the front of your fish tank. So you cichlid people, this would be really great. You know, actually we're using it up in our tank up here, or over there. So the cichlids go in here and they think they're nice and safe, you know, then you can watch and see what they're actually doing behind those rocks, you know. So this is a 3D printed cave from one of our good and awesome customers. If you want this to be a little different, if you want to be rounded, if you want chambers to be built in there, we can do all that. So you just let us know if you think this cave is pretty awesome. But yeah, it's a little window into what those fish are doing behind closed doors. I mean, they're probably looking for privacy for some fun things, but oh yeah, and the top is kind of sunken in, so you can put rocks up here, you can do a plant, another fish could make its nest up here, so it's really quite fun. Whoa, giant bag of white sand. We got 40-pound bags, so you people with your big tanks, I think this should be enough for a 75-gallon, depending on how thick you want it. So you don't have to come in and buy, you know, 220s, or it actually saves you money in the long run too to buy a giant bag. So it's not super easy to get these giant bags in, so that was fun that we were able to do that. We have some food here by Northfin. This is Bug Pro. So you people who use Fluval bug bites. It's a great food. We also have Sarah insect granules, very similar food to that. These are small crisps that have very similar, they're very similar size to that Sarah granule, but check that out, nice and small. So our corridors are going crazy over this stuff. This is a high quality food. Really doesn't have many fillers at all. So black soldier fly larva, we got whole Antarctic krill, meal, omega-3 herring, whole sardine. So a lot of awesome animal protein. I better hurry up, our 2-year-old's getting crazy. All right, inline UV sterilizer. So if you have a canister filter, this goes in the hose in the line. You know, you put the hose in the intake and it comes out, and and then you don't have to use room in your tank. Also great for sterilizing algae if you're having algae blooms, keeping things sanitary, like taking down bacteria, and keeps your tank really a lot healthier. So a lot of people use those in ponds. I think that one actually can be used in pond as well, but great for after a UV filter. We have a ton of Nature Pro Hygger lights of different sizes. I grabbed a small one. These are the light that we use on our plant take. We have great success using these with our plants. They really do thrive with a higher quality light. So we have regular LED lights, Hygger, but this is the Nature Pro. Has some scrapers. It's really nice. This is a, I think we only have one of these in stock. So this is a magnetic scraper, but we have some of other brands. So it's got a little blade on the front, so you can just keep it in your tank. You never have to remove it. Don't have to get your hand wet. I think this is last for dry goods. Last thing is we have a Hygger heaters back in stock. We've had these before. We have 300 watts, 500 watts, 800 watts, and 1,000. So, and then Mav wanted to be included on the video. So Jamie's gonna do the giveaway here at the end. Thanks for sticking it out, and I'll let Jamie end the video here.
Call me Jenny.
I'm stuttering because Mav's making the camera.
All right. Hello, guys. So, like Jordan said, we're gonna do the top fans. So we're gonna do 2 giveaways. We're gonna do the white Red's Fish Shop cup or tumbler, and then the other one's gonna be a $10 in-store credit. So, I'm gonna draw 2 names, and whoever comes to the store and claims whichever one they want first, then the other one gets the other option. So, like I said, these are all the top fans. I only want one. Okay. Let's share. Cameron. Is it O'Koenig? I don't know if I said that right. You'll have to correct me when you come in. So like I said, whoever comes in first to choose. All right, I'll do one more. Bailey Gilbert. So, like I said, whoever comes in first to choose if they want $10 in-store credit or the white coffee or tumbler, then the other person gets the other option. So, alrighty. Well, hopefully to see you guys in the store. And thanks for watching.